Hello. Hi. How are you? How you doing? How you doing today? Yes, I am Empress. Oh my goodness, let me tell you. The two cards that came out. One said the Fool, which says the Fool. Be open to embark on a new adventure. Innocence, new beginnings, wonder, curiosity, a new path of life. Yes, there we go, the Fool card. And so it is. And as you can see here, the next card that came out is the Strength card. Yes, indeed. That says, you don't know your own strength until it's tested. Courage, inner strength, compassion, and patience. Here it is, the Strength card. And in the same breath, you have the Four of Swords card that says, take time away to change perspective. Answers are coming. Rest, restoration, contemplation. Indeed. So, there we go. So 3 cards came out. It came out right away. And so, Most High, Creator of the universe, I thank you. Thank you for allowing me and allowing the collective to take some me time. To take some me time away from the noise, right? So we can reflect on how can we take some time off to contemplate, take some time off to think, to gather some perspective so that we can be strengthened, so that we can understand our inner strength and how we can be strong today. Yes, indeed. And how we can understand the Fool card, which is what small steps can we take to begin a new journey. So, thank you, Most High, that we can understand and we can say, we are nobody's fool. We are nobody's fool. If we were to be any kind of fool, we're a fool for ourselves, and first and foremost, we're a fool for the Most High. But we're not fools, right? We're fools. These people think that we are fools, and what they're trying to do is to think that we're fools. We're nowhere near fools. We're wise. We're very wise. We're wise in a way that we can look and think of ourselves in a positive, uplifting energy, where we can think critically, where we can analyze, where we can understand our intellect, where we can be strengthened, where we can search for the answers within ourselves, and where we can be strengthened in our compassion and in our patience, and take courage within ourselves. Yes, indeed. Look at it. Where we can be able to tame our inner energy. Yes. Where we can harness our adventurous wild side, yet still remain open on our new adventure, in our creativity, in our innocence, into our new beginning, and onto our new path of life. Now, some people may think that taking a new path of life is a risk, and you'd be a fool to take that kind of risk. But no, understand the strength within you, the guidance within you, and is the force within you that is helping to shape you and direct your path to new beginnings, to venture off into your new goals, to venture off into your new ideas, to have you contemplate on restoring anything that you have ever lost, and to have you think about other perspective, other way of doing things, and to be strengthened if you seek other advice, on helping you to understand just exactly how you could understand how to be patient, and understand exactly how to be more compassionate into your decision making factors, and how to bring about your inner strength, and exactly how to take the courage that you actually need, right? Yes. And so whether you have to take time away to change your perspective so that the answers can come, sometimes you need rest. Sometimes we need rest, right? And, so that we could be able to restore our energy, so that we can restore our mind, so we can restore our strength, so we can just have that kind of oomph, right? That positive vibe, that positive energy to take on new adventure, to do something new, and or take new directions, right? And take on a new course of action to do something different that's going to be able to fulfill us. Yes. You see. Thank you, Most High. Thank you for allowing us, to understand that each and every one of us have strength within us, right? And sometimes the strength within us can look foolish and seem foolish from other people looking on the outside, whereas we're looking at strength from within us, and they will probably look at it and be like, oh my gosh, you're a fool for taking that advice, and or oh my gosh, you're a fool for going on that path or that direction or in that direction, or oh my gosh, you're a fool for but these people don't know anything that much, and with all due respect, there's some people that knows more and can say, hey, you're going in a foolish direction, and they could be very much right, or you're doing a foolish act, right? Taking a negative course of action, and they're trying to help you to save you, right? Let's be very clear here. In which way those people are trying to help you and keep you on the right path. However, sometimes when you're about to make some type of decision, sometimes you have to go by yourself and be alone to contemplate, to go within yourself and alone, right? Where you going to end up being, when you find the answers and you're finally coming out and you got your answers and it seemed to be right, and it may very well be right, but it's the most foolish information and or course of action to someone else. Not so much for you. You're going to have other people that's going to come remind you of the negativity on the down path of that action. But you got to use your discernment, and you got to understand, why people say what they say about the actions that you're taking and who you're taking the actions with, because these people, they tend to have self-centered ulterior motive to take you up off of your path, that especially if the path is good, with people, places, and things, so that they could distract you, so that they could deter you, like change you off course of something that's good, and of a relationship that's going to be beneficial for you and your family. It's so much. It's so unfortunate that you got haters that are out there. You have people of negative impact and negative energy that don't like to see progression and positive frequency taking off into a new direction that's going to produce great fulfillment. So please be careful out there. Please be very careful out there. These are going to be people that are going to be in your life, and they're very close to you. They're going to make it seem like, their decision making is more supreme than yours. And if you're, not careful enough, you believe that their decisions are more important and have